Peace, family, you know who this is. Family, if you want to support my channel or you would like me to make you a video of any type or any sort, just let me know. Hit the Cash App or hit the PayPal. The link will be in the description box below or the pinned comment. That's what you can do. So I want to show you a video that somebody had paid me to make. The video is kind of low because my mic broke while I was recording it, but don't worry, I got a new video. Excuse me, I got a new mic. And I just want to preview it. I want you to go to the channel, the new channel, my second channel, and watch the whole video up there. Subscribe to that channel, thumbs up the video, do all that for me because I really want to get that channel popping. So without further ado, here's a little preview of the video. I want you to go watch it yourself. I got this in 1/5 speed, so it's not me talking this fast on the other video, but here we go.
I recommend you watch the long version of that video. The link will be in the description box below. But this is not just a PJ County issue. This is a black people issue because the federal government is the largest employer of black people in the country. The largest employer of black people in the country. Black people are also the most overrepresented group of federal workers. This is why you constantly hear people crying about the number of federal workers. You always hear Republicans talking about the need to downsize. This is why they attack the post office the way they do. It's all racism, and it's an attack on black people. The federal government is not just the biggest employer of black people in America, but it's also the #1 path into the middle class for black people in America. After the civil rights gains of the 1960s opened opportunities in government, blacks began a steady move into local, state, and federal government, particularly in civil service and teaching positions. And since the collapse of U.S. manufacturing, the public sector has been the biggest employer of African Americans. Beyond the jobs themselves, their relative competitive pay scale has lifted generations of blacks into the middle class. Berkeley's Labor Center found that among industries that paid blacks the highest wages, the biggest proportion of those blacks worked in the public sector. The earning gap between whites and blacks, which exists in all industries, is the narrowest in government, the Berkeley research has shown. And if Trump goes through with Project 2025, like it looks like he is going to go through with it, there won't even be a black middle class anymore. Most of these neighborhoods like PJ County won't even exist. People have to sell their homes. And will they get good equity for it? No, they won't. Because one of Project 2025's day one initiatives is what? Immediately ending the Biden administration's property appraisal and valuation equity, PAVE policies, and reversing any Biden administration actions that threatens to undermine the integrity of real estate appraisals. Now, some of you will be like, I never heard of this. What is PAVE? I'll let Kamala Harris explain it to you.
And segregation, restrictive covenants, and redlining long denied black homeowners a share in the American dream. That inequity continues today in the home appraisal system. Appraisals are meant to be fair and objective estimates of the market value of a property. There's a lot that rides on that estimate. But far too often, for far too many people, they are not fair and objective. Research has repeatedly shown that black homeowners are more likely to have their homes undervalued than other homeowners. And homes in majority black and majority Latino neighborhoods are almost twice as likely to be undervalued than homes in other neighborhoods. Because their homes are undervalued, because understand there's a real consequence. Black and Latino people often have to pay more for their mortgage, receive less when they sell the home, and are less able to access home equity lines of credit. Systemic bias in home valuations widens the racial gap, widens the racial wealth gap, and deepens the long-standing financial inequities that divide our communities. And last summer, our president, Joe Biden, created the Property Appraisal and Valuation Equity Task Force, also known as PAVE. This task force will identify and root out systemic home appraisal bias. Today, after months of deliberation and collaboration with homeowners and home buyers, representatives of the mortgage and appraisal industry, and community leaders, our administration is releasing the PAVE Action Plan. This plan outlines a comprehensive set of actions that our administration will take to advance equity in the appraisal process. The home appraisal workforce is one of the least diverse in our nation. Less than 5% of home appraisers in America are people of color. This lack of diversity can introduce both conscious and unconscious biases that make home appraisals less accurate and less fair. Our administration will now require those who conduct appraisals for federal programs must take part in anti-bias, fair housing, and fair lending training.
As you heard, family, they want to get rid of PAVE, and PAVE is a beautiful program. The only people who want to get rid of PAVE are racist, and that's what we're seeing right now, racism. And repealing the affirmatively furthering fair housing. Why would you want to get rid of that? Why is that a day one initiative for you? And the answer is racism, of course. But I want to turn my attention to...
All right, that's enough. Make sure you go again to the channel and watch the video yourself. I will be having a link in the description box or pinned comment section with the link for the video. Now on to this goofball. This is Tariq right here, contradicting himself yet again. He said, why the desperate need to Africanize black Americans? Tariq, this is dumb, especially because you said out your own mouth just the other day that anybody black in America is a black American. This right here is like somebody saying, why the desperate need to Europeanize white Americans? Like that doesn't even make any sense. Like, you literally said that. Let's play this. Let's play the clip right here.
Ask this last question. I understand, foundation of Black American. I understand the premise. And as I stated before with others, foundational is an adjective, and it changes the function of the noun, that is Black American, the proper noun. So it implies that there are other Black Americans who are also Black Americans, other Black Americans who are not foundational.
Right.
Do you also subscribe to the idea that immigrants are also Black Americans?
Yes, they are. Technically,
You heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. So if we understand, like the guy just said, Tariq agreed with him, that foundational Black American and Black American is not the same thing, and that any immigrant in America is also a Black American. So why did you put this? It's one thing if you put foundational Black American, but you didn't put foundation. You just put regular Black American. After you just said the other day that regular Black American is not the same as a foundational Black American. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you never make any sense. But I'm going to end this video here. Like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, tell me what you think. And on that note, family, peace.